I'm going to talk through how I did this question, and then talk about the solutions. They actually did it a slightly better way, I think, but it's good to go through more than one method. So we know we've got A, B, C, D, four teams, and they're each going to play 3 games. They play in each team once, and that means there's going to be, well, there's these sum to 12, but we've double counted, so there's 6 games in total. And if a team wins, 3 points are distributed. In fact, they just go to the winning team. If teams draw, 2 points are distributed. So I run out of space. I'm just going to abbreviate. All right, and this is how I did it. I let A be the team who wins the league prize. And then so I just tried to kind of construct to start with, a league table where A is one and but hasn't got that many points. Like they haven't won all 3 games, for example. So I'm going to let B and C draw because I kind of want to get as few points as possible. That's how we can do that. Let B and C draw. Um, Actually, sorry, let B and C, B and D, and C and D all draw. To minimize their points, like overall, basically. So then our league table is going to be A, B. Sorry, this is not now in order because A is actually not played any. Maybe I should put A at the bottom, but I'm going to keep it at the top actually. So A is not played any. The others have played 2 each. There's no wins. They've each got 2 draws, those 3. No losses. I'm not interested in goals scored or anything like that, but points is going to be 0, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now we want A to win the league by some number of points, but with as few points as possible. So we're going to let A beat one of the teams, beat D. And now, if they draw their games, then everyone will have the same number of points. So they've got to win at least one game. Let A beat D, then draw other 2 games. So then we're going to get A, B, C, D played. They're now all played 3. 1. A is 1, 1. Drawn 2, 3, 3, and they've drawn 2. Lost 0, 0, 0, 1. Points 5, 3, 3, 2. So we can do it with 5. Okay, when it says what's the smallest number of points, but still have more points than the other teams. So 5 is possible. Feels like quite a natural way to start the question, if I'm honest. Just see, think through kind of carefully how to construct a league table. It's just, can we do any better? Or if not, why can't we do any better? Can A have 4 or less and still win the league? All right, so this time I'm going to need A to lose a game. So let B beat A, but then they must lose to C and D to only have 3 points. Because A must win 1, draw 1, and lose 1. So if we have a look at the table, then A's played 1, B's played all 3. So A's on no points, but they're going to have to win 1 in a minute. B is on 3 points, and the others are on 3 as well. Okay, so I've kind of like argued how this must be the case, but then for A to then win and draw, either C or D will get another point. So A cannot get 4 points and get more than the others. The minimum number of points is equal to 5. So I feel like this should be enough, to be honest. I've shown how 5 works with a nice example. And I've looked at the situation where A would have to have 4 points. It's going to have to lose 1. I've looked at that situation and I've argued that B would have to lose their other games to remain on 3 points. Then there must be another draw somewhere along the line for A to get to 4 points, and that's going to mess things up. A cannot get 4 points, and the others remain on 3. Okay, so that is a pretty solid argument. Just going to share now how the solutions did it. It is more concise. They avoid drawing a league table at all. So they first of all say that, right, again, like I did, 2 or 3 points are shared in a game. And if a team wins, then it's 3 instead of 2. So we can actually write down the number of points in the league as 12 plus W, because there's just going to be an extra one for every win, which means that we're either going to, the total number of points is going to be between 12 and 18 inclusive. If there's no wins at all, every team draws, then we're up to 12. If we maximize the number of wins, so like A wins all their games and B wins all the games, there'd be 18 points. And then kind of work through it. So 3 points or fewer. Can you win with 3 points or fewer? Well, because there are at least 9 other points, then it's actually not possible to anyone to get 2 points because there'd be an average of 3 points overall, wouldn't there? Like if you have 12 points and 4 teams, um, if the maximum team has got 3 points, the others have got to have 3 points as well. So we can rule out that one. For 4 points, the only way a team can get this is to win, draw, and lose. And then we've got to share at least 14 points with the rest of them, because we've already got 4 here from this win, um, because of the fact that they've lost one as well. So there's at least 2 wins in the league. So there's got to be 10 points between 3 teams, and therefore they can't get 3 or fewer points, because 10 divided by 3 is 3 1/3. So that's a nice argument, to be fair. A little bit, well, definitely more concise than what I was doing over here. Okay, but easy to say this in hindsight. 5 points to then argue is possible along the same lines that I did. So 2 different methods, a nice problem. Hope you're happy with both of those methods. Well done. Keep going.